Alright, here we have a Lakewood 3rd gen box fan, model 222, or P222, whatever you want to call it. I've had this in my collection for quite a while. I got it from my art teacher. Actually, no, I didn't get it from the art teacher. It came from the art room, but it came from the janitors. I used to do a lot of fan trading with my high school maintenance people. I'd go out and buy them a new Aerospeed or a Lasco and trade them one of those for some of the older fans they had. And one of the first trades I did was this one. I think this was the second one I did with them. I got this in a blue Kmart K223, which I no longer have. It was the Kmart K223 with the metallic sticker. But yeah, this one came with that. And this fan was pretty beat up and ragged out when I got it. It was pretty banged up. It used to say art on the top of it somewhere. And it's a 2-speed. That's what makes this one interesting. Because as far as I know, not very many of these exist. I've only heard of 2 others. And one of them belongs to Baltimore Alarms and Fans. And the other one, Loco Hog 91 had. So these aren't very common. 2-speed Lakewoods weren't very common to begin with, especially during the 80s. But I can't say a 3rd gen 2-speed is very common either. It's got the square hub with the 3rd gen banana blades. This does have a model sticker still. It says model P22, P222, 2.7 amps, manufactured by Lakewood Engineering and Manufacturing. But since this is the smaller cabinet, I've always called this a 222 just because of that. It's in the smaller cabinet. Yeah. Sorry if my train of thought's not really all there right now. But anyway, this one uses the skinny or smaller shaft Macmillan, but it has the bigger oval vents. And the motor is actually rated for, well, I can't read it. It's dirty. It's rated for 1.7 amps. That's lower than I thought it was. But anyway, cord comes out the bottom of the brace. I think this is like an 88 model. There's a stamping somewhere on the motor that has the date. It's on the bottom of the motor. I think you see it. It's kind of hard to make out because it won't focus. The freaking focus, dang it. But it says A96R blah blah blah. I can't really read it, but I believe it's from 1988 or 89. It's about the time these smaller cabinet 3rd gens came out. I think they actually came out early 87 or late mid 87. They had the full cabinet 3rd gens, and then they had these, which came out sometime in 87. So the taller cabinet 3rd gens are a little bit less common, but they're still pretty common. See, it says 223 on there. And yes, we're going to test it on the kilowatt meter. So, we'll start it on one of the only 2 speeds, high. Now I will say this. It seems these earlier third gens move more air than the later ones. That's just what I've observed. But yeah, this fan runs really well. When I got it, it was seized up completely. Half the grills were missing on one of the, either the front or the back. This thing had looked like it went through a rodeo, honestly. But it came out pretty decent. Found some decent grills for it. I think I changed the blade because the original one was out of balance. On high we're going 1.8 amps, 167 watts. And low. This fan hasn't been used in a while. And for some reason, when you don't use fans for a while, they have a certain smell that comes out of the motors. Not like a bad smell, but it smells like, you know, dust burning off the windings, I guess. Low speed is pretty quiet on it. Most 2-speed fans, generally speaking, usually have a high speed, which is normal, but the low speed is more like a medium speed on a regular 3rd gen or 3-speed fan, not 3rd gen. But this one seems to actually kind of use the regular low speed, but it's been a while since I've actually tested a 80s 3rd gen, so hard to say. Drawing 88.5 watts and 1.0 amps on low. Pretty quiet. I do use this one occasionally, but since it's kind of an odd, rare fan, I try not to use it much because I don't want it to like burn up. But yeah, back to high. And OFF fell off. There ain't no startup sounds on this. It's got a good coast down. Considering this thing was seized up solid when I first got it, it's come a long way. Glad I saved it. Because when I first got it, I thought it was just a regular 3-speed Lakewood like this. But no, I was surprised to find out it was a 2-speed. And this one's probably never leaving my collection, just because it's an odd one. And I know I'll never find another. Yeah, it's a little out of balance. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.